Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and my guest is Michael Ray of Rainbow Village, and we've been talking about how Rainbow Village has houses, a third of them in North County, but the rest all over St. Louis County and City, all the way out to Jefferson County as well now, just expanding the reach greatly. So how many houses do you have right now?
Well, one of our big celebrations was earlier this year when we opened our 75th home. And it's a great milestone for any organization, especially one that's been around for over 40 years in the St. Louis market. And ultimately, we don't know where we're going to finish because the demand is so high. We just closed on our 76th home last week, and we're closing on our 77th home. The demand, not unlike the real estate market, is one where as long as there's opportunity to find homes for individuals with developmental disabilities who want and need one, we want to be there to provide that for them.
Yeah, and why would you say the demand has increased over time?
There's a number of pieces. One is an initiative that took place at the federal level through Medicaid, Center for Medicaid Services, which is providing individuals the opportunity for choice of where they want to live and how they want to live. And in those instances, it's providing those individuals that opportunity to become part of the infrastructure of any neighborhood. As you and I would have that opportunity, we would want to provide them with that as well. Provide them as normal a life as they could have, and give them a chance to really experience what it's like to live in a neighborhood, get to know the neighbors, be part of the infrastructure of that area.
So what happens first? What my understanding, just from talking to you in the last segment, was you have a client is identified as being perfect for your services, and then you go find the perfect house for that client. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
That is correct. So we don't ask a tremendous amount of questions when an agency contacts us. However, we do need to know what physical limitations the individual has, and then where they would prefer to live. We have a model that we work to, and we know that we can't buy two-story homes because they don't adapt well for people with mobility issues. So our typical model is a ranch-style house. It's 3 and 4 bedrooms, and it has to have the space that we need to make major modifications to, especially in restrooms for roll-in showers and kitchen areas, and access as far as lack of steps. So all those pieces come into play. And once we identify an area, then we present options to the individuals and we settle on a house. So
are the individuals typically coming with family members to live with them, or is it the individual and a staff person?
It's the individuals with staff support. In many, many cases, the individuals who we're serving are 45, 50 and older. These are individuals who have very senior parents who are no longer able to really provide the level of support that they need. And this is a great opportunity for that person to have a chance to really spread their wings and live out on their own a bit, and still have the support of family.
Yeah, that's wonderful. We have a few seconds to talk about the energy initiative that you're doing.
Well, a big piece of what Rainbow Village does is we are always looking at ways we can save our clients money. And residents have a very, very limited income. So with all that being considered, we want to go in and we want to make whatever modifications we can, whether it's insulation, new windows, new HVAC systems, anything that we can do to the house to lower their energy costs. And the beauty of that is that all that savings goes directly back to them.
Yeah, that's so nice. It's a model for others. We all should learn from what you're doing in these houses. To learn more about Rainbow Village, visit them online at rbvstl.org. There's more STL Live after this. Stay with us.